Morning team, it's Friday, December 2nd, last day of the week with many red news. When there is like such accumulation of news together, I try to play in London Open only, or if I see something interesting later, I just wait for the news to settle. I never want to be in a trade around this time. This is like a lot to be in a trade. I mean, I don't think euro gaps, but I don't like slippage. So let's go to have a look at charts. Well, weekly 2 days ago looked like shit. Now looks like a full big green dildo. It's forming a swing low. Also, look, I just realized this one because I was in holiday. I didn't saw it before. But this was like another weekly BMS of another significant weekly swing. So, I mean, right now weekly looks good. We are approaching this rejection block, which we're gonna see on daily is like a bearish order block. and we are in Friday, so we can do the week of the weekly. But right now there is nothing bearish on weekly to my eyes. Daily, as I said, we are approaching an untested bearish order block, which was like a triple tap, you know, 1, 2, 3. So I like these levels. That said, look at this daily close above the two swings high. This is extremely bullish. This is a sign that they want to go higher. The volume imbalance got weakened, then got like violated and acted as support. Well, I don't trade based on this, but it's nice to see. And I mean, we are approaching resistance. I just want to be aware of that. There is no reason to short yet until low time frame confirms, but we are approaching resistance. The same things you can see on H12. Right now we are approaching this nice doji, which is a raid. Also there is another inside candle after the doji. I mean, I like these levels to look for shorts. This is a doji, so it's already like signaling that here there was a confusion or like undecisive price action before someone turned bearish. And this is like an inside candle, so it's reinforcing this price action. This is the way I look at it, by the way. So we are approaching resistance. If we go deep in here and maybe I see some distribution, I can look for shorts. Or else, if I see pullback, I'm going to look for longs. There is a nice fair value gap on H12, confluent with this rejection breaker, if you want to say. Let's zoom on smaller time frames. H4. Yesterday we said that this rejection was going to offer a reaction, and it did. Chart dumped, some discount, and took off again. Now the left, this fair value gap, super small, again confluent with this kind of breaker now, because this one broke the charts down, the market structure, and then got violated, so now it's like a breaker. So this fair value gap is an interesting level to mark on H4 if we ever get a pullback there. And now I see there is a flat open. Okay, H1 pretty much the same thing. There is the fair value gap with this H1 breaker, and there is a big wick of this candle that is a raid. The only issue for me that this rejection, if you want to call it so, didn't BMS anything yet. So if they manage to BMS H1 and we come back down here, I can see some longs in here. If not, I will look for longs lower in the fair value gap or in this order block. I mean, right now there is a raid BMS on H1. Problem is that I tend to disregard the ones made in Asia because it's easier to make erase BMS because there is less liquidity. So I don't trust this much. I don't want to look for shorts now. I'm sorry. I'm gonna wait for Frankfurt open in 30 minutes and see what happens. I mean, can work out, no doubt. There is some liquidity here, but it's not my play. Let's have a look, low time frame. Yes, there are interesting levels to work with. I see liquidity here below the Asia low. More liquidity here. And as I said, I don't see anything bullish yet for me to go short. This is printing higher high and higher lows. That clean, that easy. But if we approach this H12 resistance, then maybe we start to consider shorts after distribution. I mean, there is still some room to go. It's like 40 pips more. So why I like this level? This is like the bullish of the block that broke the structure up and made a raid. And this is like inside the H1 or the block. This M15 origin make like 100 pips move, so an explosive move. I think if we pull back in here or here, one of the two should offer a bullish reaction. And if I see a setup inside this area of interest, I'm gonna take it. M5, M1, I'm all for it. That's enough for me today. I think I'm gonna speak to you again on Monday. Thanks a lot. Thank you all.